Well, I didn't think we'd be making a video on this today, but the entire Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge is out. We've done it. This is the full set. So, what are we getting in here? What are the surprises and things like that? So, we do know about a lot of this already. We know that the new 5-headed dragon looks spectacular. Ipria, card summon, draw a card. It's pretty okay. Water or life, control no monsters. Target one monster in our graveyard, so also summon that target and attack position for this. This turn, if this card resolves, you're going to activate monster effects. It's pretty bad. Gold Moon Coin. We can add 2 cards from your hand to your opponent's hand, then draw 2 cards. That's pretty bad. Oh, Gingerbread House. This card's broken. During your opponent's standby phase, you can have as many monsters they control as possible, gain 600 attack, and then destroy as many monsters they control as possible, 2,500 more attack. And if you do, gain life points equal to the number of monsters destroyed times 500. And then you can only use this effect of Gingerbread House once per turn. So I actually think this is pretty chill for what we were expecting. I mean, honestly, we're kind of going through here exploring one if the set is going to be worth it initially, based on what we're seeing here. But we got my broke-ass Gingerbread House. Maybe someday. The Vision Hero support, from what I was understanding, was pretty alright. The fact that all of these all have the ability to turn themselves into spells and traps, then attempt to summon, and then Ferris down here being the best one for the discard other hero monster to special summon this card from your hand, and it's a normal or special. You get to place a Vision Hero from your deck in your spell and trap card zone as that continuous trap card, and of course you can special summon the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for heroes. This is probably the best hero support in this set. I know a lot of the OCG players have been trying to go towards this just because it's generally good, being able to get that full placement effect. Outside of that, was it Increase that was the better one? This card is treated as continuous trap card and tribute 1 hero monster, special summon this card, and then we can special summon a level 4 lower hero monster from our deck. Okay, so your combo is Ferris with Increase. You basically chain combo them together. You do Ferris to place the Increase, tribute off the Ferris, summon the Increase, and then you get to special summon a level 4 lower Vision Hero from your deck. So it's actually pretty good. The rest of them aren't too good. So there's that. I mean, considering good cards in this set, like, pretty passive so far. Vision Release, Vision Fusion, okay. Apparition was pretty okay. I remember looking through these cards the first time, and they didn't tickle me all that much. Now, the Fortune Fairies, as a fan of the Fortune Lady archetype, I'm looking forward to seeing these in their full form. Unfortunately, they're going to be unplayable as heck, and I don't really want to see them be unplayable, but it's just kind of going to be the unfortunate side effect of this. I mean, they're going to be the little passive archetype that you're going to see in this pack. You're going to be like, oh boy, I really want to play this, and then your inner casual is going to be like, they're so bad. But we get the full archetype here. And then, of course, the really bad TG support I rammed on. So many people were like, oh, TG Drill's not that bad. It is. Come on, guys. You get 4 new TG cards, and they're all bad. And then this is where it starts to get really good. So, we're getting number 26, Spaceway Octa Bypass. 2 level 3 monsters. Start battle phase, detaching material from this card. During this battle phase, a player can only attack 1 monster, and its attack becomes a direct attack. That's pretty good. At the end of the battle, or at the end of the damage step, if a monster inflicted battle damage from a direct attack, give control of that monster that attacked to the other player. The heck? We're getting number 60, Dewgrass, the Timeless. 2 level 4s. We get to skip your next draw phase, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. We can skip your next main phase 1 and special summon a monster from the graveyard in defense mode. We can skip the battle phase in your next turn. Also, let the attack of 1 monster you control till the end of this turn. That's pretty bad. Harmonizer Gradiel. What is this? 2 level 7s. Oh, this is the one that gains the multiple attributes. Never mind. Dragblolion. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Detach material from this card. Take 2 dragon number monsters with different names from your extra deck and or graveyard, except for Dragalong. Special summon one of them, attach the other one to it. Oh, this bypasses those annoying conditions. Now, the good news in this set, as somebody who has wanted to build the Battle Wasp archetype, unfortunately here, the downside of this is there's probably going to be 1 expensive card out of the whole Battle Wasp archetype. And I don't want there to be an expensive card from the archetype. But I can tell you, looking at this, that unfortunately, yep. Hey, we get the level 12 guy in here. Oh, cool. So we're getting everything in here. All right. So my biggest downside to this whole archetype, though, they're good, but they're missing a little bit of that extra oomph. Plus, they're going to be the one expensive card. Honestly, for an archetype that I think you should have on standby, this is going to be the one investment from this set that seems like it's going to be worth it in the long run. Maybe if you disagree with me, then don't, but I don't know. They can definitely give a little bit more to Battle Wasp, and they'll just shoot up in value. Let's see here. We're getting the All Eyes Phantom Dragon. Once per turn during damage step, if a Dragon Pendulum monster attacks an opponent's monster, you can activate this effect. Can attack again in a row. Okay. This thing's not bad. It's scale 0. We also get the High Speed Kite Drake, finally. Now this is where it all changes. This is where we get into the broke stuff. We're finally getting a Vendread Savior. This is the one card that zombies have generically needed for a long time, and we're finally getting it in this set. Gets the ability to, basically, one thing we care about here is we get to dump a zombie. I mean, you can target a Vendread card in your graveyard, recur to your hand, but it doesn't really matter. The Blackluster Soldier of Chaos also is finally coming to the TCG. The monster with the multiple effects, and it's 3 monsters with different names to make it. Fannifico. I am excited to see this little guy do things. So we already had the Harpy Link confirmed. Double-headed Angler Knuckler's pretty okay. We already knew about the Trap Trick and the Rubber Band Shooter. And then this. Lambda has arrived. Or Lambada. Lobotomy. This changes things for pendulums. Zephyra can now play Gamma and get away with it because Lambda is here. Now, this card is so good. Like, generically, like, get your PSY-Frame cards while you have the chance. Now, as you see here, there's a problem here. The Raid Raptor Link's not in here. A lot of people are talking about the Raid Raptor Link being in the set. No, he's not here, which means Raid Raptor players get the shaft yet again, unfortunately. It's pretty disappointing. Outside of that, Stardust Mirage, Dark Sacrifice are in here. Dark Sacrifice is pretty interesting. I'm kind of happy to see that we're finally getting this. This card definitely... Mystic Mind players in the OCG are playing this, so you can expect a little bit more abuse out of that. Now, reprints. Symbol of Friendship's getting the reprint here, which is pretty okay. Vision Hero Vion, which Stratos needs its 17th quadrillion reprint. Dangerous Guy getting a reprint. This needed it. Same thing with the Dragon Nether Soul. Prankatop's Borrelsword we already knew. Same thing with these. This caught me off guard. Cyberstein getting the reprint here is really interesting. This card has not had a reprint in a while, and with it getting moved off of the list, this will be the first time that it's actually gotten a foil printing outside of the prize card, because it's only been a rare so far. Also, Guardian of Order needed it. We already knew about this. All of the Shaddols, the major ones, are getting rarity bumps. This is also really interesting. We've seen, it literally took them this whole ban list to do this, though. But this needs it. Same thing with Guru. Guru's needed that little rarity upgrade for a while. Summon Limit definitely also needed it. Let's be honest here, guys. This has been pretty crazy. Same thing with Kaiju Slumber. Like, this card has seen so much play this format, and it's been so hard to obtain. It's actually crazy. And then you kind of wrap it up with a nice little Sky Striker package, and then you top it Kaiser in here. So overall, looking at the set, the reprints are shaping up to be really good. Seeing that we're getting the Arc Vendread Savior, finally, Battle Wasp are going to be pretty cheap till, you know, they make that one short print in the set, and then everybody's just gonna cry. We're finally getting Dark Sacrifice, so the Yield Mystic Mind decks are going to get to cheese a little bit more, but this is, the cards that we're getting added to the meta are defining in their own ways. I think the most impactful one is Lambda for Pendulum, but outside of that, we just kind of get little splashes for archetypes in their own way. Outside of that, this is pretty interesting. It's going to be a shame that something in Battle Wasp is going to be short print, but what do we know? So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this. Are you going to buy some? You want a more in-depth discussion on this? Because we can talk about values and semantics in another video. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.